Okay, let's see what we can do with this one. I can hear the cicadas in the background. It's getting close to summer and then Christmas. All the time, all this weather is going to get hot. Let's see what we can do with this silly thing that we're going to photocopy. Going to enlarge this one. No, I don't want that stupid user interface. Konica Minolta style. Silly. Okay, let's see what we have. We have here A Woman's Day, a gossip magazine. It looks like a pair of celebrities have had a huge fight. Well, you got to expect that from celebrities these days. They're not terribly good at steadfastness in relationships. They're pretty fickle when it comes to marriage. But that's their life. They're fucking stupid. And I wonder why they get paparazzi on them, because they're not behaving themselves. They're not setting a good example. And yet people worship these fucking defective characters. Really silly. Anyway, that looks really quite interesting. We got the fighting couple in an interesting... I don't like that yellow thing, but it still looks good. Wondering if we're going to make this a negative positive, or we're going to use it as a positive image. But basically, most of the time celebrities cannot be entrusted with relationships. You can't... They make a lot of money, and yet they don't... Actually, I'm going to just kill that. But basically they just make idiots of themselves, and they fuck up. Everything they do is totally fucked. They're just like a bunch of overpaid fucktards. They really don't have any idea how to run their life or the lives of many. They're not terribly smart, these fucktards. Now I'm just thinking we need to do some work here. So yeah, you got to take celebrities and with a grain of salt. You know, just because they have a lot of money and they're famous doesn't make them fucking deities. In fact, they're not very much noble sorts of characters. They really are bad role models. So many people want to be like their favourite celebrity. Or at least I know that a lot of people want to be like Bill Gates. He's not a movie star or anything like that, but he makes a lot of money. He's got a lot of money. I think he's second richest to the guy behind Amazon, Jeff Bezos. He's a lot more... Yeah, now that looks really quite nice. So he's a lot... Bill Gates is not quite as famous, or not famous, he's not quite as rich as Jeff Bezos, but he still pulls a lot of cash nonetheless, and people take him seriously. I'm going to take out the red, I do think. But basically, yeah, celebrities are just so fickle, and their relationships are so flaky and easy to break. They got no idea how to have a relationship, typically. It's always often the marriage of celebrities is often lauded as what's the word? As a fairy tale wedding, fairy tale relationship, and then of course eventually it all goes awry, and then it's no longer the fairy tale that they thought it was. It's become a fucking tragedy. I'm going to enlarge this slightly. So it becomes a tragedy, you know, like a typical celebrity crash and burn sort of a situation it becomes. You just can't trust celebrities. And yet people want to learn their names and all that. I mean, their faces. I just can't be bothered, and I'm not good at remembering faces or names. To be honest, I'm pretty hopeless at that sort of shit. Now that looks interesting. Wondering where the centre of the job is going to be. I was thinking this looks better. I'm actually thinking that, or I'm going to make this. I figured this looked good, so I'm going to just take this one and use it. So I'm going to just keep the enlargement. But yeah, it's really quite annoying the way people just worship these rather defective characters who just happen to have cracked it rich and found their place in society. But basically, they're really flawed characters. They're not to be admired or to be revered. And it's any wonder that paparazzi really do like to take a piece out of these half-wits, these fucktards who just have money and fame and really nothing on the inside. And they are fucktards. I had a gut feeling I should have run with the natural colour for this time, but that looks interesting. It looks a bit dark. I wonder if we can lighten it off. But basically they are fucktards who just get paid too much to be fucktards. Yeah, that looks a lot better. It looks a bit more natural. See, that's dark and now that's light. But yeah, I just don't have any admiration for these idiots who just make an obscene amount of money and don't have any scruples. Now this is our second piece of our fucktard mirror image. I don't think we need that. That's these done. But yeah, the worst fight ever. Yeah, it's typical celebrities. Anyway, that's come up looking interesting. I think now we can call this demo quits.